Oh man, what's the business? You already know what time it is. It's your folk Marquise, man, and welcome to another episode of Playing Maturity. That's right, welcome to another episode of Playing Maturity, where we're here to deliver a message of maturity to millennials and their manners in an effort to create the perfect citizen. So check this out. That's right, it's summertime, flies is out biting and current on. There's a lot going on out here. I'm in the heart of the city as usual. And today's episode is Never Say Never. So I grew up, born and raised here in Richmond, Virginia. And as a child, I used to ride down Monument, naming all the statues. Because when I was coming up, that's what I knew. I didn't know the issues or the racism and things of that nature that were attached to it. All I knew was the statues. But in an amazing turn of events, as you can see, they took down a statue that been there for about 100 years, Stonewall Jackson. So the title of this video again is Never Say Never. You never know what can happen in life. So we're gonna keep on moving. As you know, we've been talking for quite a bit for the last few weeks on the George Floyd situation. We talked about where we're moving forward. We talked about the blackout week. We talked about so many different things. But now I want to just continue to focus on us moving forward, not just as a black people, because of course, realistically, I am involved in what happens with people of color. The book, Overstanding, A Comprehensive Look at Gangster Rap. That is about how gangster rap is being used to negatively affect people of color, to fill up private prisons and things of that nature. Now, of course, as a minister, as a person of faith, my concern is the lives and the welfare and being of all people. You understand what I'm saying? Nonetheless, as a person of color, I do have a vested interest in ensuring that people of color are getting proper treatment, proper finances, proper housing, and things of that nature. So again, as you know, I'm a vet. I've been in the streets, I've been around, so I'm going to be paying attention to my surroundings, but I'm here with you. So again, this is amazing. They've actually pushed to get this statue taken down. That's serious. You understand what I'm saying? So that shows that unity, not just blacks, because there were some people that were white people that were like, you know, I think it's time to move on. I think it's time to go ahead and take it down and things of that nature. So that's what was done. But at the end of the day, we got to be concerned about what's going on across the board. You understand what I'm saying? We got to be concerned with what's going on with all people, with where we are right now. We see the COVID situation. They talk about more things are happening with those individuals catching the virus. We have to truly begin to shift our focus on the betterment for everybody. But again, I do have a vested interest in ensuring that the people of color are getting what we need at this time. I believe a black renaissance is upon us. I really do. I believe a black renaissance is upon us. I see blacks doing all type of amazing things. All type of CEOs are coming out, first black women presidents in financial business. Like amazing things are happening for people of color. And my encouragement is that we take this time and continue to move forward. I was very saddened recently. My dad was sharing with me a story that he heard about in New York City. I believe it was New York, that a young man, black man, was walking across the street with his daughter, and unfortunately an enemy drove by in broad daylight and gunned him down while he's holding his daughter's hand. It's those type of things that move me to continue to build, to continue to put out information like this, to continue to write books. I'm about to be certified as an addiction and abuse recovery coach in the next few weeks. I'm going to use that knowledge and information first, as I have done and am doing, getting my own healing from the traumatic situations that I've experienced from being in the street, being in the military, growing up, single parent family, things of that nature. And I do know my father, you know, it was just they weren't together at the time of my birth and growing up. So those things are traumatic, believe it or not. So as I've overcome my own trauma and am still moving forward in my development, because you really do get arrested development when you go through traumatic situations. So as I have overcome a lot and am now overcoming much more, I'm utilizing my platform to continue to build and encourage people. That's what this is about, planned maturity. When people make investments with assets and things of that nature, they want to see it mature. They want to see a return on their investment. So that's what planned maturity is about. We're planning our growing up, all right? We're planning our growing up here at Planned Maturity. But I'm here to bring a message of maturity to millennials and their minors of color, all right? So as I had to really sit down and recalibrate, that is my focus. I am a business major, so I understand your various target markets. You got your primary, you got your secondary, and you got your tertiary. My primary market is millennials and their minors of color, okay? My secondary market is millennials and their minors, all right? And I'm working on my tertiary a little more, but that's my market. That's what I was called to, all right? And that's just what it is. So I appreciate y'all. The shirts are available. Think different, live different. You can click the link below, but also go ahead and click that subscribe button, of course, and click the bell notification, because we drop videos every Monday. But I'm also about to put out even more information about trauma, overcoming the traumatic experiences and things of that nature. I've really been taking the time seeking God. Y'all know I'm a man of faith, I ain't hiding it. Seeking God on my direction with Planned Maturity and everything that he's given me. And I truly got more of a blueprint. So we're gonna really be building. Planned Maturity is big. It's huge. And I thank y'all for being with me and supporting as we continue to move forward. So Planned Maturity is about to be a global brand. You're really about to see what we're gonna do here with bringing a message of maturity to millennials and their minors in an effort to create the perfect or mature grown citizen. So I'm very grateful for your time. I appreciate it. Go ahead and order the book below at marquisetrent.com, and go ahead and order your t-shirt, because it's a movement. It ain't about just a t-shirt. When you begin to think different, you can literally begin to live different. But if you continue to think the same way, you'll never get different results. It's impossible, all right? So you know what it is, you know what time it is. Think different, live different. Any questions? Y'all bless.